About that play or fake play on the ball.
A 12-point quarter for Hield. Hield missed that. Robert Covington, who had fallen out of the rotation, is in, and he's out there because Nicholas Batum is out with a sprained left ankle. Leonard. Kawhi Leonard with his first basket.
You know, Kawhi Leonard's at a point. He can play 33. There is no restriction on him. Good to see it. Naismith, he worked so hard.
That ball loose, stripped away by Halliburton, picked up by Hield.
Good patience. 6'7" coming at you, and Halliburton he's having fun, Chris. As he is an elite shot blocker, second in the league in terms of being able to go get shots after it. I mean, just puts a lot of pressure on the defense, but more importantly, makes it a lot easier for his teammates.
Yes, 2 times in his career he has led the NBA in block shots, as Marcus Morris has 7.
They got a small lineup on.
TJ McConnell in for the first time. Hield stays out there. Luke Kennard in for the Clippers as McConnell hits. Had 7 points and 4 assists off the bench on Thursday. And so Leonard will shoot a couple up off the bench for the Pacers. Chris Duarte,
who got popped the other day in the head, and good to see him getting ready to come back.
Kawhi Leonard has played 7 of the last 9 games, so he's starting to get back into form, Quinn, from when he sat out a lot early in the year.
Yeah, that's what I was noting before, because they don't really have a minutes restriction on him as of being able to get to the basket there by Mathurin. They really don't. He's playing close to 36.
Mathurin.
Love the effort.
McConnell bounces inside to Smith, who puts it in. Indiana has been a slow starting team much.
He's coming, you know, sometimes you get into a bad rut, but when you get into a rut where you can't score at all, that's good for the Pacers.
And Smith with the offense. About this Clippers team and just how balanced they are and how much depth they have, and you're seeing that out on the floor. You've got some guys that were starters in this league.
Well, it's not just built for the regular season. There's some teams that are doing well now. Their regular season, they'll win games. They may not win playoff series.
Terrific drive by.
They should have prepared to do that. But they got enough talent they can win a series.
George goes inside and pounds it down. Saw that plenty of times in a Pacers uniform.
He's much more polished than when he left the Pacers. Much more polished. Couldn't do his work.
That's 2 straight games with a 3 now for TJ McConnell. And John Wall pops it in over him. He's first 31. Indiana's led by as many as 12. Jalen Smith drills a 3.
Double it. You have to.
George for 3.
Deep 3, too.
Wall missed it, batted out, but it's right to Mathurin. And he lays it in.
That's got a count.
Hands of George. Reggie Jackson has come back in.
This is what he'll do. That's what he does.
This quarter. George for 3. That's a 3rd for Paul George.
I mean, get that one to the rim when he came here.
He's now a career 38% three-point shooter. And that's Mathurin with a left hand.
Yep, but it's
the field. George raises up again.
Is what I think. But I understand your point. I think it's a valid point at 6'4", and that's strong.
Point lead to 5.
Yes, and they're trending toward finding some offensive rhythm too.
That's a tough shot.
Really, his quickness, his length. That's the physical play I'm talking about.
He's a 38% three-point shooter, double-figure score. Here's Nembhard, lets it fly. The final 2 minutes. Jackson for 3. He missed, but the Pacers got it back.
Oh, what a good job.
Say there's one key to the second half, what would it be?
Yeah, I would say leverage. Our leverage on both ends of the floor. We like to play an up-tempo game.
Pretty good leverage there by Miles, wasn't it, Quinn?
It is. His game is just different. I mean,
Here he is again. He finds Halliburton, who was 0 for 4 from three-point range in the first.
He does the same thing on his free throw. You see here open.
Catch and shoot, Neesmith.
He's got to catch it and shoot.
A 12-point lead with the ball. Good start here. Turner catches.
Take your time. Yes, sir. Make him pay. Too little.
George trying to go downhill, but has to throw it out to Jackson. And Ware. Neesmith into Turner at the rim.
Oh, good. You almost get a 30-30 game. That's a career game.
And Jackson splashes his.
That with much more attention.
Neesmith out to Turner. Here's the three.
Well, that was really comfortable look.
Miles Turner has 20. And Leonard on the.
I was talking about they're not moving. You can't play against a team that's that good defensively, and you're not moving and active with the ball.
But he healed in the corner. Third in scoring, third in field goal percentage, and third in three-point field goal defense.
Shoulders are so wide.
Halliburton has his 8th assist.
Leonard just picked it up with one hand.
Yeah.
Like it was nothing.
And he's got to
grow and get a chance to get under some pressure situations. But Paul, I thought he had made a good switch and lost it.
And Paul George inside 2 to play. Smith got it this time.
How about the quick
8 minutes, scored 21 points. And he's out there with the second unit. McConnell goes inside and scores.
Nice drop. That's a nice switch. Now they've got
Leonard steps out for 3. Wow, what a quarter for Kawhi.
Smith attacked the basket. Benedict Mathurin said it was anger at the rim. He punched the rim, and Tyrese Halliburton acknowledged that guys have been getting on him about going to the rim stronger. Big-time momentum shift. Perhaps this is the time for another play line.
Part of the culture I think the Pacers are developing. There's only way to go to the basket. That's a tactic as though there's going to be some contact, because there will be contact.
John Wall banks it in.
Help.
George has it slapped away, but gets it back and lays it in the series, including the game in LA in November. Neesmith.
That's a good move. Really good move. John Wall cannot move.
A fumble, but picked back up by Mann. And George against his former
shoulder.
Kennard. Another 3.
Yeah, this is really, I like this one.
In three-point shooting, alongside Quinn Buckner, I'm Chris Denary. Jamie Burns, our director. Kyle Jenish, our technical director. Brian Woodrum is our producer as Halliburton gets.
You have to attack. Double it. There you go. What they've done is they're doing a double team. Is you throw it in the middle, and that person has to be able to attack as you get that bucket there.
41% three-point shooter. Paul George has a 30-plus game going. Jackson gets in the rim.
Be patient. Really good pass there, really good pass. Mathurin made a good pass because Miles could get it.
26 for Turner. He's 9 of 14 from the field. George whipped it out to Mann. And now Mann to the rim.
Somebody else on the floor that can guard.
Neesmith.
Nice stop. Really good play.